practice manual. Come to page number 6.15 in your practice manual. Page number 6.15 in your practice manual. Question number 7. The financial position of two companies, Hari Limited and Vayu Limited, is given to you. As on 31st March 2012 was as under: Hari Limited, Vayu Limited. Goodwill 50,000 and 25,000. Building 3 lakh and 1 lakh. Machinery 5 lakh and 1 lakh 50,000. Inventory 2 lakh 50,000 and 1 lakh 75,000. Trade receivables 2 lakh and 1 lakh. Cash at bank 50,000 and 20,000. Liabilities: equity share capital 9%, preference share capital 10%, preference share capital, general reserve, retirement gratuity fund. So it is a fund created for welfare of employees. And then trade payables. Hari Limited absorbs Vayu Limited on the following terms: 10% preference shares holders are to be paid at 10% premium by issue of 9% preference shares of Hari Limited. So 10% preference shareholders are to be paid 10% premium by issue of 9% preference shares of Hari. So who is taking over whom? Hari is going to take over the business of Vayu. So 10% preference shareholders are to be paid at 10% premium by issue of 9% preference shares of Hari Limited. So if you are holding 100 rupee preference share in Vayu, you are going to get 110 rupees preference share in Hari. Goodwill of Vayu Limited is to be valued at 50,000 and buildings are valued at 1,50,000 and the machinery at 1,60,000. So goodwill is valued at 50,000, buildings are valued at 1,50,000 and machinery is valued at 1,60,000. Inventory is to be taken over at 10% less value and provision for doubtful debts to be created at the rate of 7.5%. So assets have been revalued. Definitely amalgamation in the nature of merger is eliminated. It is definitely amalgamation in nature of purchase. Equity shareholders of Vayu Limited will be issued equity shares at 5% premium. So equity shareholders of Vayu Limited will be issued equity shares at the rate of 5% premium. Prepare necessary ledger accounts to close the books of Vayu Limited and show the acquisition entries in the books of Hari Limited. Also draft the balance sheet after absorption as at 31st March 2012. Let us start with calculation of purchase consideration first. Write down calculation of purchase consideration. Write down purchase consideration. See, please tell me what is the meaning of purchase consideration. Whatever is paid to the equity shareholders or preference shareholders is called as purchase consideration. In this problem, sufficient information is given to you about how much has to be paid to the preference shareholders and how much has to be paid to the equity shareholders. So you are given payment method of purchase consideration calculation, lump sum method. We know how much you have to pay to preference shareholders, we know how much you have to pay to equity shareholders. The total of what you pay to equity shareholders and preference shareholders is nothing but purchase consideration. Write down particulars, calculation, rupees. Write down two preference shareholders. Two preference shareholders. Underline. You will write 1100 9% preference shares of Hari Limited. 11%. 1100 9% preference shares of Hari Limited, 1100, 9% preference shares of Hari Limited, 1,10,000. Sir, how you got this 1100? Press on button on your calculator, please. What is the present equity share capital, preference share capital?
1 lakh.
What is the present preference share capital in Vayu Limited? It is 1 lakh. We have agreed to discharge them at a premium of 10%. So 1 lakh plus 10%, totally how much? 1,10,000. That is what we have agreed to pay to them, no? 1 lakh plus 10%, 1,10,000 divided by 100 rupees, 1100 preference shares. 10% preference shareholders are to be paid at 10% premium by issue of 9% preference shares of Hari Limited at par. If you want, you can add that sentence, at par, in the textbook itself. So we are going to pay premium to the preference shareholders of Vayu Limited, but allotting the preference shares at par. Over. Now see what is given to equity shareholders. Equity shareholders of Vayu Limited will be issued equity shares at the rate of 5% premium. So Hari Limited, it's saying for 1 equity share in Vayu, will give you 1 equity share in Hari. But 1 equity share of Hari will be valued at 5% premium. So for 1 equity share in Vayu, we are going to allot you 1 equity share in Hari. But what is the value of equity share of Hari? 5% premium. So write down. Next, 2 equity shareholders. Please tell me in Vayu how many equity shares are there first of all?
30,000.
How many equity shares are there? 30,000, right? 30,000 equity shares at an issue price of 105. Not 105, 10 plus 5%. It will be how much? 10.5. 10.5. 30,000 equity shares at an issue price of 10.5. Not 105, 10.5. No. See, I am saying equity shareholders of Vayu Limited will be issued equity shares at 5% premium. Equity shares at 5% premium. So if you are holding 1 equity share, I am going to allot you 1 equity share at 5% premium. So you will say how much is it? 30,000 into 10.5. How much do you get? 3,15,000. Total. Just wait for a minute, my dear. Just wait for a minute. See, we are not given how many equity shares have to be given. It's not 1 equity share. I think my interpretation is wrong. Equity shareholders of Vayu Limited will be issued equity shares at 5% premium. How many shares is not given? So we have to do it based on the net assets method. We have to find out first of all how much has to be paid to the equity shareholders and then discharge it by issue of shares at 5% premium. So just put a question mark there. Just put a question mark there. It's not 1 equity share for 1 equity share. Write down. Leave some space and then write down. Calculation of net assets taken over. Calculation of net assets taken over. Underline. You write particulars rupees. Write down. Goodwill 50,000. Goodwill 50,000. See point number B. Goodwill of Vayu Limited is to be valued at 50,000. goodwill 50,000, building 1,50,000. Agreed values are given to you. Goodwill 50,000, buildings 1,50,000, machinery 1,60,000. Agreed values are given to you. Inventory, please be careful. 1,75,000 minus 10%. 1,75,000 minus 10%. How much is it? 1,57,500. Debtors after provision. There is some provision also expected. 1 lakh minus 7.5%. 92,500. Cash at bank 20,000. Less trade payables. Less trade payables 80,000. Less trade payables 80,000. Less retirement gratuity fund 20,000. Now you get net assets taken over. Net assets taken over. Net assets taken over. Net assets. Out of total assets, subtract the liabilities taken over. Net assets taken over. 5,30,000. Now go back to the PC table. Total PC will be 5,30,000. Total PC will be 5,30,000. Total PC will be 5,30,000. Now tell me how much has to be paid to the equity shareholders?
1,20,000.
Total PC will be 5,30,000. 1,10,000 is paid to preference shareholders. Balance 4,20,000 will be paid to equity shareholders. But how will it be paid? One share of Hari is valued at 105.
10.5.
Not 105, 10.5. So describe, it is 40,000 shares of Hari at the rate of 10.5. Or what you can do is, neatly strike off that table, purchase consideration table, and show it again. Just strike off that purchase consideration table which you prepared and show it neatly again below net assets. You will write calculation of purchase consideration. Calculation of purchase consideration. Particulars. Rupees. You will write 1,100 preference shares. 1,100 preference shares of face value 100 each, 1,10,000. No. We are allotting the shares at par. 1,100 preference shares of 100 each, 1,10,000. Next, 40,000 equity shares of Hari Limited issued at 10.5. 40,000 equity shares of Hari Limited issued at the rate of 10.5. See, Badal, if the problem says 10% preference shareholders are to be paid at 10% premium by issue of 9% preference shares of Hari Limited issued at a premium. If Hari Limited shares are also valued at premium, then you can say 1000 preference shares, issue price 110, 1,10,000. But that is not said. The value of each preference share of Hari is not valued at above par. It's only valued at par only. So you are paying off the preference shareholders of selling company at a premium. 1 lakh plus 10,000 you are paying premium, 1,10,000. How are you paying? By allotting my shares at par. But in the case of equity shares it is not so. Hari Limited is saying when I am issuing equity share, the value of each equity share is not face value, it is 10.5 rupees. Are you able to understand? I have to pay you 4,20,000. I will pay you 4,20,000, but I will value one of my equity share at 10.5 rupees. Based on that, I will issue equity shares to you. So it is 40,000 equity shares at the rate of 10.5. What is the mistake we did? The mistake I did was I assumed one equity share is issued for one equity share. So actually number of equity shares issued is not given in the problem. See, actually, if the problem would have said like this, equity shareholders of Vayu Limited will be issued sufficient number of equity shares at 5% premium. No, if the word sufficient is given, so then we'll understand that we have to calculate the number of equity shares to be issued. Did you understand what is the total purchase consideration now? 5,30,000. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
And you know the breakup also. How many preference shares and how many equity shares. So what are we required? Prepare necessary ledger accounts to close the books of Vayu Limited and show the acquisition entries in the books of Hari Limited. Also draft the balance sheet after absorption as of 31st March 2012. So please do it now. Do it now. Books of Vayu Limited, close the books of Vayu Limited and write down the entries in the books of Hari Limited also. Do it. Can be there. 1,000 preference shares issued at the rate of 110. Yes. You got a sense of 1,000? Please prepare the books of accounts of Vayu Limited on your own. You know the PC amount now. Out of the PC, how much is paid to preference shareholder, you know. How much is paid to equity shareholder, you know. Please close the books of accounts of Vayu Limited and write down the entries in the books of Hari Limited also. So you please mark that point number D with star, very important. There is a chance we can make a mistake as we have done in the class. I have not given you time to talk. Please complete. We are about to complete purchase method. Next we are left with only problems on merger which are very easy. Retirement gratuity fund is a liability. It's a liability, not a reserve. Purchasing company will take over the retirement gratuity fund and use it for paying gratuity to the employees. It's a liability. Yes. Shravan, do it.